Up until the 2022 German Grand Prix, Quartararo was plain sailing in the championship with lead of 91 points, especially over new world champ Francesco Bagnaia. Then the overconfidence from Quartararo cost him at least 16 points in Yassen. But mistakes can happen for anyone, so Quartararo got a bye on that occasion. But the second half of the season was painful to watch for all the fans of Yamaha, and especially of Quartararo. This kinds of fall is hardly seen in highest class of motorsport, and it was mainly due to two facts which we will discuss in this video. So, here we go. The first major factor is this unacceptable package from Yamaha. Yes, Yamaha were way below their usual high standard, not even close. Right from the pre-season, Yamaha was nowhere near to Ducati. In fact, if we look as a whole, Yamaha was even slower than Aprilia in most occasions. Right from the get-go, Yamaha was just hoping for a miracle, and they almost had that. And all knew that it was not Yamaha's bike, it's the Quartararo's driving that made this championship challenge go on. If bike was decent, other riders would have at least been closer to Fabio. But it was only Quartararo who rode this bike to the absolute limit and extracted maximum that this bike had to offer. And ultimately, Yamaha just could not fight with Ducati in the development war and hence lost all the hopes of retaining driver title. And the very fact is, not only 2022, even 2021 Ducati was easily faster than this year's Yamaha. I don't think we need another confirmation on this. Even in the Grand Prix like Silverstone, Misano, Thailand, Australia, which greatly used to suit Yamaha, guess what? They had their worst result on these tracks. And to Yamaha's and Quartararo's pain, Bagnaia collected maximum points possible to overhaul this championship lead. So yeah, Yamaha's poor package was the major factor that cost him this year's world title. The other massive factor is Quartararo simply cracked under pressure. Yes, he just couldn't live with the searing pace of Bagnaia and Ducati. After making that rookie mistake in Yassen, Quartararo should have at least avoided DNFs in future GPs. But he had 2 DNFs in the future 9 GPs and one was totally his mistake in Australia. Also, how can we forget that disastrous Thailand where Quartararo's wet weather weakness totally showed off? Otherwise, who knows, had he collected at least some points in those GPs, it sure would have been different championship. Now, looking ahead, what we can say is, like Quartararo forced Pecco to make those mistakes in first half of the season. Bagnaia kept pressurizing Quartararo by winning races and ultimately forced Fabio to crack under pressure and make those mistakes. Well, what we also should not forget is that this fall of Quartararo is definitely not similar to that of 2020, because in 2020, other Yamaha drivers were performing better, especially Morbidelli, who was runner-up to Mir. It's the bike that was simply under par. That's it. So yeah, continuous pressure from Bagnaia ultimately forced Quartararo to make those mistakes, and the eventual result is already here for all of us. So yeah, it's these two major factors together with many hidden ones that ultimately cost Quartararo's title defense. So yeah, what do you guys think was the reason for Quartararo's fall in second half of the season? Please have your say in comments section, and at last, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.